Gemini, how are you? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Before I pull the bones out, I have to let y'all see what my beautiful friend Lena knitted for me. Um, she's AKA Mademoiselle Lena because she has her own page on YouTube, and then she's also known as Lena Knits. But isn't this cute? It really isn't doing the color justice because it's such a vibrant green for St. Patty's Day, but I love it. And then my little pot of gold, or in this case, pot of bones. But I just had to share this with you. I love little cute stuff like this, and handmade gifts are always like the best in my book. Always. And she always does things like this. I'm gonna have to show y'all one day. I'm gonna have to do a Lena haul because she's made me hats, scarves, purses, reading mats, um, reading bags to put my tarot cards in. And I think she has a lot of this stuff still on her Etsy. But she is really, really talented. I wish I had the patience to pick up a hobby like that. Um, it just wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think it would work for me. I definitely would love something like this though. There's a lady on TikTok too that does dresses. And she makes like the most beautiful dresses, and I'm like, oh my God, I wish I had the patience to do that. But we all have different talents, and sometimes you have to realize that, hey, it ain't for me. I'll support it, I'll buy it, but it is not my thing. And I'm so blessed to have friends that are so talented that can do things like this. So let's get into it, Gemini, because before I start talking about my talented friends, oh, we're gonna let that fall out because it is a key, and it looks like it's in your money. And then we also have the safety pin on travel. Some of y'all are going to visit someone quite a bit, or they're coming to visit you because there's some type of stability that comes in with travel. We definitely are getting some type of spiritual visitation in your family. Let's see what it is or who it is. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, let's see. Oh, so we definitely have some type of travel. It looks like it's going to cost you a little bit of money because we have the money upright, which means some of you might be planning a trip that you're going to have some expenditure and could be going to a different country. This is a lot of travel. If this is not a different country, some of you could be going to a different city, different state, because there's a lot of travel, but there's money being lost. Could be that you're paying for something. There may even be some conversation if you're visiting somebody, if this is a long distance relationship or something like that, about moving closer together. Um, or there may even be an idea of relocating because we see this. Now, for some, it's in your money sector, which means you could be relocating for a job. But I don't know. I'm kind of getting that for some of you, this may be a relationship. So it may be 50-50. Some of you may be getting a job offer and it's like, yes, we would love to have you, but you're going to have to go ahead and move. And you may end up losing some money in this, but gaining some money from a job. But we do have relocation. It may bring something in with stability. There's going to be jealousy, though. We have the haters on this. So if you're getting some type of opportunity that opens up for you, be prepared that you're going to have some people that are not excited about you getting this, opportunity or position. Haters gonna hate, Gemini, but don't let it bother you. Some of you, there may be something with going back to school. This could even be travel where you're teaching people or sharing some type of knowledge or education. Um, you have a lot of spirit messages that are coming in your family sector. And there may even be somebody that's trying to guide you. I feel like you're being told something over and over and over again. And I don't know if you're clicking with it, but you're getting messages that are coming in. Um, and we got 4 and 4. So it could be in 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, or this could be as long as they've been trying to give you messages. But you're definitely getting something from spirit. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to things that open up for you when it comes to guidance. Could be synchronicity, seeing numbers that repeat. Um, some of you definitely, Spirit is saying, watch your money. You may have money coming in, but it may be going out too fast because money is upside down in your good luck sector. Don't spend money. Don't play the lotto this month if you don't feel lucky, because some of y'all might end up losing. I am seeing something that opens up your emotions. Could be a new beginning. It is kind of crossing over into love. So some of you might be falling in love, or you might be connecting with somebody that is healing your heart or opening your heart up. And for some of you, you may not even be looking for it, but there's a lot of emotion that's coming in. And I feel like that there's a trickster, but it's not the same energy. So some of you could be connecting with somebody, but there's a trickster. They're kind of they're hiding their face. And then I see that the heart is upside down on top of this person, and then your crown is upside down. This could have been somebody that just made you feel very insecure. It wasn't about love. You could have been dealing with somebody who's very narcissistic, because we have trickster energy, we have the love heart upside down, and then we have your crown upside down. So that makes me think that you may have been dealing with somebody who was playing games with your heart. And then we see your hip bone is kind of blocking it. It's almost like you've pivoted away from this person. Could be too that because you're dealing with somebody else. We have somebody right here, and your emotions are opening up. Walnut Shell could definitely be a lot about exploring emotions. I don't know. I still feel like there's some trust issues, because some of you are still. I don't feel like this person is boxed in, and this is spirit. So I think it's interesting how spirit is kind of watching over this situation, but they have this over here wide open for you. So you may have had a spirit or some type of guide, or it could be an ancestor that was like, we don't like this energy. We're going to move you towards a new energy. Now, this new energy over here is not so innocent. I don't see them being the same as this one, but I do feel like that your emotions are opening. Maybe this person has a little bit of spice to them, or there's something new that is making you want to connect with them. Um, I'm definitely getting something where emotions are growing, and there is an attraction, and spirit is giving space for this to develop. So you may even have a spirit ancestor that brought this person into your life. Maybe there were some lessons you need to learn, but this boxed in person over here, you definitely got evil eye energy. You got the chicken foot protection, and we have the sword, and there's a penis. There's a sword in between the penis. Either somebody's cutting off a male, or they're being blocked from a male. Let's see. We do have a claw coming in with a female, but this is in spirit messages. So this is kind of like watch your back. You may be having some type of issue with a female that's coming in. I do see be careful with travel this month. Demon head and bullet casing are there. So if you're driving, if you're flying, this could be checking your paperwork, making sure that the roads are clear. Um, Especially if you're getting on a plane, this could be like make sure that you have your passport and all your paperwork. Some of you are traveling and the demon head is there. There's a mermaid. You could be going someplace where there's water. Be careful of the people, though, that may be there, which could be that if you're traveling out the country, kind of watch your back with people that you're going to see. Bullet casing is not on the plane, so it's not like the plane is crashing. It's really on either an area or the people in the area. You know, if you're traveling out the country, I mean, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with that story of the 4 Americans that went to Metamoris. I know I'm probably not saying it right, but they went supposedly for a BBL or whatever, a tummy tuck, and then, 2 of them or 3 of them ended up getting shot. And now, you have people saying that it could have been over drugs and stuff like this. I always tell people, unfortunately, especially last year, because we had a few stories where people traveled with friends and it just wasn't a good trip. Careful of who you're traveling with. Also be careful of where you're going. If you're going someplace where there's a different culture, or there's a way that you have to dress, or a way that you behave or have to behave, kind of watch yourself with that research. Research it. I don't think that it's necessarily the trip. I think it's somebody there. Demon head is on top of or underneath this claw. We also have the purse upside down, and then we have handcuffs. Feeling tied up. Some of you definitely could be dealing with financial issues, trying to make sure that your money is going to be okay. Lucky hand is coming into the spirit messages, so it shows that you do have some luck or money coming your way. But it's almost like I keep getting energy of watch your budget. Watch your budget. You do have some coin under here, which spirit is protecting something that you do have that is financial or of financial value to you. If you've been waiting for an income tax return, it looks like it's coming in, but it looks like for some, you could be spending your money really, really quick. So I will say, take your time with your money, watch your money. Now, if you are traveling with a friend, I do see the sun on top of this person. Hey, when you go to Thailand, be kind of careful because there's something with the people there. It may not just be, it may be one person, but demon head is on top of that person. You already bought your ticket?
Yeah, that sounds kind of
It might be something about race, though. I'm sorry. I mean, I know Thailand should be pretty good, but it is showing bullet head on somebody that may be there, so kind of watch your back. Does show traveling with a friend, so whoever you're going with, it looks like that this is a really good friend. I see religion or spirituality on top of them. So it's not the friend, but it could be where you're going. All right, Gemini.
I think were you talking to me?
I was definitely, you came in on the Gemini reading, and I just remember you going to Thailand. And look, this even looks like a Tibet symbol, this demon head. Oh my God, you're right. You are right.
Nepal?
Is that a who?
Nepal? Isn't it Nepal?
Yeah, you're right. I just went all over with my demographics.
Yep.
But look at this though. I've seen this before. Now I'm gonna have to Google. Is it Tibet? I think this is Thailand though, Jordan.
I know you got Google.
All right, Gemini, we just hijacked our reading because I had to make sure because my baby is going there. I'm gonna look up this symbol though. I don't. It might be a Tibet symbol, but if you are traveling out the country, be careful of some of the people that you may encounter. Especially if you are a female. There may be some issues with masculine energy. Um, Lucky hand is on top of you though, which means that if you are in some type of situation, because you're traveling with a group of people or somebody that's good, there may be some luck that comes in out of this for you. Some of you may get over there and decide that you want to stay with relocation. We do have an anchor and we have something with money, which means that you could be offered a job. Some of you may be traveling somewhere where you can make money, and that could be why you're relocating. Could be a different city, different state, may not even be out the country. Manifestation is your middle charm, and this is about manifesting. Looks like with the doctor bag, if you are a doctor or nurse in the medical field, this could be a better job. This could be more money. Opportunities are limited, which means that there may have been some competition because I see a lot of talk around this doctor's bag. This could also be manifesting good health or manifesting a good medical team to take care of you. Um, I am getting watch your speeding. We have the bullet casing that is pointing towards the badge. This could be some legal situation. It is in your bad luck sector. So if you may be having an issue with a speeding ticket or a court case that you have to deal with. If you have something that you have to pay, make sure that you stay on top of it. Because if you don't, you may end up having to pay a little bit more money. Um, I do feel that if you are sharing space with people or roommates, there may be this energy of walking away, moving away, but I think it's for a better opportunity. We do have relocation. So it may be that I'm walking away from something or a home or an apartment because I am relocating somewhere. I don't feel like it's necessarily eviction. It looks like that there's an opportunity that comes up and you're going to take it. For some of you, there may be messages about if you haven't been making any money, spirit may be moving you into a different place where you can. Now, like I said, it could be a different city, different state, could even be a different department, but I feel like that this move is going to be big. Travel may be involved with money for you. You know, even if you're at a local place, there may be something that opens up in your corporate or your corporation somewhere else that brings in bigger money opportunities. If you are getting a better job, you could be moving to a different building or relocating, just moving to a different building where there's money there. Pay attention to your legs, ankles, knees. There may be some arthritis or joint pain that is coming in. I feel for some of you, definitely something with hips, hip joint, knee joints. I see a transformation coming in. Some of you might be trying to lose weight, or you might be taking your health a little bit more seriously this month. I do see some indecision about religion or spiritual beliefs. There are some things that you may be trying, and it's like you're trying to heal yourself. So this may be shadow work, dark night of the soul, or it may be that you are walking in a certain path and now you don't know if this is the path you want to continue to walk. We have a hip joint on it, which means that you're kind of pivoting, and I see you doing that a lot this month. So it could be that I was going in this direction, but I want to try something new. I was living over here, but now I want to relocate over here and try something new. I was with this person, but now I want to try this person. So there's major transformation that's going on with you. Some of you may be getting a new job, a new love, and moving. You're manifesting changes for sure. And it looks like that you're trying to assert yourself, but I feel that there is something with maybe your spirituality or your religious, the way you're looking at things. Your eyes upside down. I think you're going to be looking at something a little bit closely, but maybe you're not ready to deal with it yet. It's kind of like I'm going to put it to the side. There's also some of you do need to heal with your heart, but you're not. There's something that hasn't been completely healed or fixed, and you're not wanting to look at it. This could be somebody that's thinking, "Oh, I need to go to therapy," or maybe we need to go to therapy as a couple, but I'm hoping that it works out on its own. And I see a lot of spirit and prayer. So some of you are spending a lot of time in prayer or talking to your spirits, and you feel like that's the key because your key is right under this, which means that your faith or your spirituality is for a few of you is leading you or guiding you right now. If you're coming from a place where you feel bound, that could be that you're making some type of major decision about your life. You have to be flexible with it. There's a lot of faith, there's a lot of prayer. But I do see that some people may not like the changes that are coming in for you, Gemini. Some of you are going to be changing and changing the way that your foundation is. And you're doing it in a way to try to anchor you. And it's going to pull you away from some people, and they're going to feel some kind of way about it. The vertebrae is in the middle, though, and it's showing you asserting yourself and standing strong, regardless of what people say. Sword is on top of the demon head. You're cutting away toxic relationships. So there may be people or a person, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. And then we have this person over here. So you could be dealing with either a group of people or some people that you're cutting away. And spirit may be telling you, they're right there. So they could be showing you something about people that you need to see. And when you see it, it's like the vertebrae is, I'm standing strong. The mockingbird is on one side. There may be a lack of communication. And then we have a sword. I'm cutting something off. But it could be, too, because of this bullet casing on this demon head. Somebody might have pushed boundaries with you or made you feel a certain way. And this could be spirit warning you that you have some type of conflict that's coming in. And it could be with a woman, especially if there's somebody with the handcuffs trying to hold you back. I do see more conversation with a female, but it's with a child that's in your love sector. So some of you might have a relationship with your mother or your child, your daughter, that may be growing, or it could be healing, or it could be expanding. And I feel like there maybe had been a point where there was a lack of communication, and now it looks like it's going to open up. You could have somebody that's becoming more extroverted. If you have children that were really, really shy, you may have one that they're finding their voice, I believe. Male or female, but I definitely have female energy. So it could be a daughter. You do have the skeleton hand in your good luck. So like I said, and there's money loss. This might not be the month to go to a casino because you may not get what you need and something is taken away from you. Also, too, the bloom is upside down, so it could be competition where somebody is trying to take something away from you where there's money there. Be careful of this male who makes you feel like your self-esteem is upside down. Trickster is on top of this person, and they're boxed in. Spirit is literally creating barriers between you and this person. Could be a friend, could be an ex-lover, ex-husband. Um, the heart is there, so I don't feel like this is somebody that is just a coworker. I feel like this is somebody that maybe there was emotions connected. Transformation is coming in on you, and somebody may not like that. I feel like some of you are going to be questioned because people are like, "What are you doing, Gemini?" But travel and something, someplace that you visit may open it up. Maybe you're going someplace where there is a spiritual retreat or something that opens you up. Like I said, Jordan is going to Thailand, and it may be something there that makes him look at the world differently. Manifestation is there, so it's like you're calling something in, transformation. But for some of you, relocation may be a part of this. Definitely see your emotions opening. So if you are praying to spirit to heal your heart, it looks like that, especially if this is emotional. There is going to be some changes that come in. Some of you may be having issues with your voice or your throat, and it's kind of coming across to the bad spell work. This may be an argument, a conflict with someone, or this may just be feeling like I don't want to talk, because we also had something where there's a barrier between communication with someone this month. Um, you don't want to hear it. If this is somebody that's trying to cause issues or problems, it's almost like I don't want to hear it. We had the reversal on the dice, which could be that you're dealing with somebody that they tell you the same story over and over and over again, and you're like, I'm done. I really don't want to keep listening to this. So let's look at the cards. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Spirit is saying that a few of you may be scared about this relocation, but they're saying that this is actually a good thing for you. If you have become complacent or codependent on a place, it's time for the change. It's time for the move. And I mean, I'm sure, if you have a home or something and you're having to sell it, that could be scary. But some of you, I don't feel like that was supposed to be your final place anyway. I think it was just a stop off, whether it was for a year or 10 years. Some of you, I think there's another place that you're going to be drawn to. And it may be part of this transformation because spirit is heavily in there. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, let's see what we have. Two of Wands, indecision, a lack of clarity, confusion. Now, we did see that with that hip where I said there's something changing, possibly with your spirituality or your religious beliefs, maybe even the way you see life. There's an indecision, there's a lack of clarity. Confusion is maybe I don't want to move forward until I know what I'm moving forward towards. Ten of Pentacles, though, legacy. Moving towards something with money. Maybe there was a job offer that came in and you're like, I don't know if I want to take it, but if I take it, it's going to put me in a position for more money. This relocation, maybe opening up. We did see that money coming in. So some of you are going to find some opportunity that opens up, but it may take you out of your comfort zone. If you've worked a job for 10 years and this other job comes up, it may be, oh, I don't want to leave because I've been here. If you lived in a place for 10 plus years and then you get a job opportunity and it's like, yeah, but you need to move to Thailand or Tibet or wherever. I'm going to get my demographics right, y'all. It may be that I'm scared to do it, but there's opportunity. Six of Cups, happy memories, people from the past. Could also be, we did see that spirit and family. Some of you may be finding paperwork or something that was left to you that could be an inheritance. Could be too that maybe you were left a home or something that is of value. And you could be debating on, do I want to sell this? Because we have possibly something that holds memories. And then we have nostalgia, thinking about something from the past. Interesting. Sun in reverse, though, clouded perspective. a loss, dull feelings. So when I'm thinking about the past, I'm not thinking about the good things. And then we have Ten of Cups reverse, difficulties, overindulgent. This could be overeating, drinking, putting yourself in a place where you're not healthy. Could be also, it's not the devil energy, but this could be somebody who's obsessed with something, but it's almost to their detriment. So I will say some of you, because we have looking back at the past, and then we have discontentment, and then we have overindulgence. Could it be that that person that you left, or that person that left you, that spirit is boxed in, may have done some damage or some trauma? Some of you could be drinking or doing something to kind of numb that out. Let's see. Ace of Swords reversed, warning, bad timing, wrong choice. I think some of you possibly gave somebody a chance from the past to come back, and maybe the feelings aren't the same. Nine of Cups, having to confront the truth. So maybe there is a decision between somebody that you're with now and somebody from the past. Some of you maybe want to go back to the past because there's memories there, but then we get discontentment, overindulgence. Not good for you. Wrong choice. Ah, interesting. I wonder if this is, could it be that you have somebody who wants to move back in, or somebody that wants to give this another go, but you met somebody else? Also, be careful too, Gemini, of somebody who's coming back into your life because they know you have some money or you had some good fortune come, because it's interesting how you made a decision and you were moving forward. You were a little bit worried and confused, did I make the right decision? And then Ten of Pentacle comes in on you. Money, inheritance, affluence. And then we have Six of Cups, person from the past comes back, but discontentment, and then overindulgence, needing to confront the truth, and then stress, maybe a bad decision, and then Eight of Swords in a reverse, release, moving forward. Yeah, I think some of you are meeting somebody new, and you have somebody from the past that maybe has done something to your self-esteem or made you feel a certain way. You're going through a major transformation now. So if this has happened and you've been holding on to this, be prepared that this is about to be severed. Wheel of Fortune, bad timing, instability. So you're releasing something that is not good for you. Two of Pentacles, juggling. Are you juggling people? Are you talking to two people? Are you trying to hold on to a job that's not healthy for you, and you get another offer and it's like, well, let me see. But then we get something with bad timing, bad choice, and then you releasing it. So what are you juggling? Let's see where you're going with this. Five of Cups, regrets, living in the past. Nothing good is coming from the past, Gemini. If this is emotions that you haven't dealt with, if you're trying to get into another relationship or move on, you got to let it go. You got to let it go. It's showing regret, living in the past, sadness, grief. I think that's why they got this energy uh, boxed in, so that some of you don't make a bad decision and maybe take somebody back or go back to bad memories or things that are not healed. Remember where I said your heart, your health heart. I think the spirit on top of it is some of you are trying to pray pain away, or maybe there's some therapy or something that needs to be done. But I think you need to release and cut ties. Cutting clear seems like what it is. Looks like there's an opportunity, but it may take you out of this environment and you may have to relocate. For some of you, this is the best thing that may happen to you. If this is a new job, it looks like this is something that's going to bring money in, but you have to let go of something. Knight of Wands in the upright, property, new move. Speeding up. Nine of Swords. Illness, stress, nightmare. What are you worried about? This is worries. The move is coming in, and some of you are scared of this new change that's going on in your life. I think Spirit is pushing you out of your comfort zone this month. For some of you, I think this started last year and you kind of kept ignoring it, ignoring it. And Spirit is like, look, come on, you got stuff you need to do. Star card in the upright, guidance, relief, hope. Seven of Pentacles, fruits of your labor, earn, success. Keep going. We have this energy that's coming in, that's bringing you to harmony, breakthrough, positive changes, new opportunities, organized, stability, Queen of Pentacles. Maybe somebody offers you a job, Page of Pentacles, business ideas, physical enjoyment, attracting resources. Ooh, Four of Pentacles upright, wealth, holding on to money. Some of you definitely are cutting ties with the past. Now, I don't know how far back the past is going for some of y'all, because Spirit is like, some of this was supposed to happen a while ago, but I think your emotions were all over the place. Maybe you were loyal or committed to something that was not good to you. I can't get out of how Spirit had that energy boxed in, and they were watching this person. Some of you may have had somebody who came into your life and they made you feel like crap. And it may have been good at the beginning, but I get really narcissistic energy. And you met somebody new, and some of you might even be triggered because maybe you haven't completely purged. So it could be that you're trying to let go of something so that you can move forward. And Spirit is like, we're not waiting on you anymore. We're not allowing this energy to keep affecting you. It's time for you to move on. If this is a job or somebody told you that you weren't good enough to do something else, you have something coming in because you have big money, but you're going to have to let something go, but you're scared. I think because you've made bad decisions in the past, some of you are worried that if I make another bad decision, it's over, it's done for me. And Spirit is like, no, there's a lot of sleepless nights. No, what am I going to do? How am I going to move forward? And then we have all these pentacles coming in. Opportunity, opportunity to make more money, to find more balance, to put your life in some type of really solid foundation. Four of Pentacles, wealth, holding on to money. This, hey, stop fighting. Let him eat, Millie. Millie is so mean with the stray cats when they come in. I know it's the scent thing, but Lord have mercy, she be trying to kill them. Let's see. We have harmony. We have be patient. The fruits of your labor are going to pay off. Hope. You went through something that I think really took a lot of energy from you. And some of you, I think you're having a dark night of the soul too, with a journey. Could be a journey that's physical, where you're moving or relocating to somewhere else. For some of you, this is going to be a new job. For others, this is going to be a new relationship. And for some, this is actually your spirituality or your religious journey. Where am I going? What am I doing? I'm staying up at night trying to figure this out. And I'm looking for guidance. And you have Spirit that's talking to you. They're bringing harmony in, positive changes. But you're going to have to let something go. And if you can't let it go on your own, it could be that you may need to look into therapy. You may need to have somebody help you mediate this, because at some point it shows you walking away from something. There's a transformation. You're manifesting this. So if you want this bad enough, Spirit is making it happen for you. And some of you are going to be scared. And it's because you went through some crap in the past that really broke you down. For some of you, it's still breaking you down. You could even be talking to this person on the slide. You may not want your family and friends to know that you're still in communication with this person. And the juggling could be that you met two people. One of them is a new person. The other one is a person from the past. And Spirit is showing you. They're giving you clarity. But remember that eye was upside down. What don't you want to see? What don't you want to see? You don't want to see that the demon head or this bullet casing, that there's somebody that's not good for you? I think some of you already know it. If you're manifesting a change with the Sun card, why would you even deal with this energy? Demon head, bullet casing, problematic. The claw. Could be a male or a female. You do have evil eye energy. Some of you may be releasing more than one person. But it is showing that you're moving on. Your emotions are opening up, and that's a good thing. You're finally trying to manifest something that's good in your life. And I think, honestly, at this point, you should understand what the lesson is. You should know what's good and what's bad, especially if you've been through shit. You should be like, okay, you know what? I went this way, or I went down this path, and none of that was good. The people were toxic. The people that I was dealing with, I didn't like the way they made me feel. That job didn't pay me enough money. They played us against each other. It was a lot of gossip. Whatever it is, you've seen what you need to see. But some of you are pretending like you didn't see it because you're like this. But you got to open your eyes, because you have a decision that's coming in this month or this year. And for some of you, it's going to take a big, big move that may be good for you. Actually, may really be good for you, Gemini. All right, my Geminis, I love you. I am wishing y'all the best always. Be careful if you travel out the country, though. Keep your eye on those people.